Hello, this video will show you a little bit about your My Classes area for 2013-2014, and will also show you how to copy content from last year's class to this year's class, if there's something in particular that you want to bring over. You can see at the top there's classes where you are a teacher, and this year all you'll see in that are the master courses for that you are teaching. For example, English 1 just shows up once, even though this teacher may be teaching 2, 3, 4 sections of English 1. We also see the classes where you were teacher last year. These are all unavailable, meaning unavailable to students, but you can still access them to pull information from them. Um, for example, we're going to leave this teachers where your teachers last year available temporarily so that you can copy content. But let's say that we want to copy something into this English 1 class from the English 1 honors last year. Going into English 1, the current year course, you can see that, for example, under class information, we see the course description and the grading system, and both of those are grayed out, meaning they're unavailable to students because everything that's in that right now is just instructions to you on what we want you to put into those sections. So you could just open those up and make them available and then retype all of your information or copy and paste it. But another way may be that you may want to copy exactly what you put last year. So we go to that last year's course and go to which is English 1 Honors, go to class information, and you can see that we've got the course description in there. We copied and pasted it last year. If we want to copy it to this year's course though, all we need to do is go to this action arrow, click copy, and a screen will pop up in which the first thing that we have to do is say, what do we want, where do we want this to go? What class do we want it to go to? And it defaults to the class that you're in. So we're just going to open this up, and it's going to show all the classes where you're a teacher, and we're going to pick this English 1 Honors, and you can tell it's this year's course by the 1314 at the end of the class ID. Then we need to pick what folder we want it to go to. And this shows all the folders that are in that English 1 class. But we want this to go to class information. And that's really all we need to do. We're going to leave this checked as include the links and make copies. We're going to submit. And then we need to go, let's see what happens in the other course. Let's go back to that English 1 course. Sorry, not that one, that one. I'm going to go to that English 1 class. Now if we go to class information, we're going to see the same 2 unavailable sections, but now we see the course description, the copied course description. It is available because it was available in the other course. So it's available. We can delete these other 2 if we want to, or leave them up. Nobody's going to see it except us. And then that's really all there is to it. You can use the same methodology to copy anything from a content area from last year's course to this year's course. So if there's lesson plans that you want to work out, make copies of, that's the easiest way to do it. Now, once you're done using that classes where we were teachers last year, you may not want to see that anymore. And it just adds clutter to your front page. Very easy to get rid of that. Just click the little cog at the upper corner, and you can now go down to the classes that, I'm going to scroll down to classes where you were a teacher last year. And all we need to do is uncheck these check boxes and you won't see it anymore. One way to do it is to check twice on that select all box, but you can also just click on the class name and it eliminates anything else that you might see in that area. So I'm going to uncheck all of these. And now scroll to the bottom and submit. And now you can see that just the class that's being taught this year, classes that are being taught this year, are showing. So it makes it much cleaner, easier for you to work with. Now, the other classes that you taught last year, they haven't disappeared entirely. You can find those if you go to the classes section and you'll see all of the classes that are currently in the system to which you are enrolled, either available or unavailable courses. That will all show up here, and you can see that the classes that I taught last year are all showing here. So you can still get to that material if you want. Hope that helps.